Fire signs: Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. What it do, boo? Okay, was that a bee? I think it was a bee. So somebody here, or is a fly, somebody here has a connection to bees or flies. Look, oh, that's a big fat fly. That's a big fly. Look, this is a learning motherfucking curve. This is a big, big learning curve for me. I've never done an outdoor reading for a video. I've done many outdoor readings. Hey, my dog. I've done many outdoor readings for myself, but never where I've had this kind of setup. So this is different and new for me. So bear with me. There may be some bloopers. I'm not going to edit these. It'll make it much easier to upload, much quicker. So you're going to see what you're going to see. It is what it is. So thank you, fire signs, for joining me this week to my first ever fire signs YouTube video for Grateful Drake. I've already cleared, grounded my space, grounded my body, working with my guides to make sure that you have the most clear messages and that you feel like you have a space to grow and evolve. So let's get into it. I have some choices of decks I could potentially use. Let's go. Leo, Sag, and Aries. I like you guys. Both my kids are fire signs. The wind is greeting us, welcoming us in this morning, this afternoon. It's about 3:40 p.m. Don't knock my shuffle. It's my shuffle, okay? Look at my little insecurities popping through. Let's go. So I didn't think through this whole wind issue with the cards going away. Well, here we go. So the first card you guys got was Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, this is a very heavy card, right? This talks about depression, insomnia, anxiety. Swords are the sign of mental processes, communication, words. Think the head, okay? It's all up here. So somebody has a situation in their life that's been weighing very heavily on them, okay? However, Spirit's letting you know that, set my timer. Spirit's letting you know that this is a very powerful time in your life. Luck is on your side, and you have some really fabulous opportunities, an opportunity to change destiny. Not to change destiny, but there's a crossroads in your life right now where you could really step into your power, and some really lovely, beautiful, powerful things could come your way. You did get 3 swords right on the top, so this is a situation dealing either with an air sign, possibly, or just the fact it's highlighting that you really are dealing with a lot of thoughts. There's just a lot of chatter happening. Down here in the center column, you got the King of Swords. The beautiful thing about the King of Swords is look how stern he looks. He is very logical and very, ooh, my right ear is going bonkers. Somebody is definitely dealing with some male in their life. This is definitely a man for somebody. Maybe somebody who's passed already. They are wanting you to know that they're looking over you, okay? I feel very strongly when I get physical sensations in my body. Those are coming from loved ones who have passed or angels. So that's why I said nudge to say that this was like a loved one that has passed for somebody. Yeah, and a bird just flew by. That's why I love reading outside. Okay, so this man is lovely. He's very nurturing, though. He does look very stern, but he's incredibly nurturing. and he's flexible as well. So yes, he's logical. He doesn't get caught up in his emotions, and he's kind of straight to the point, but he's flexible. Okay, he's warm. To the right of him, we have a Knight of Cups. Cups are the suit of love, emotions, joy, passion. Okay, so somebody is about to receive, if you haven't seen it already, about to receive some sort of proposition or a gift of some sort. Like, look at the way he's kind of handing you a cup of love. Okay, yeah, the birds agree. That's a yes. To the right of that, I think part of this gift that you're going to receive has to do with like a fresh start of mental processes in the way that you look at the world. This is really beautiful. Ace of Swords, it's a number 1 card, implying beginning, okay? So you started here at a 9, which is super heavy, and you ended on a 1, showing the cycle starting back over, but in a very clear and divinely guided way. Keep pulling. More swords, y'all. Wow, lots of swords. Okay, you guys are really, really, really trying to... A lot of thought processes happening. Okay, so the next card you got is the Four of Swords, which is about meditation, contemplation, going within. This is about retreating. This is about taking some time for yourself and not listening to what other people have to say. This is you tapping into you and getting the information that your heart desires. Okay, this is not... Sometimes family and friends, they mean well, but they can cloud our judgment because everybody has their own opinions and their own experiences and their own reasons for doing things, okay? To the right of that, we have a Six of Swords. This is about moving on, going with the flow, moving forward, okay? So, yes, there was this situation that was very heavy, this sword situation that weighed on you heavily. You're on your mental state. However, Spirit is kind of mirroring to me that now's the time to kind of release and let go and move forward. So, yes, you still have this situation. This situation has kind of molded you a little bit. It's made you who you are, but it isn't everything you are. So you're able to move forward. Down the center column, we have Eight of Cups. This is about, you know, having a heavy heart, but much like this one, look, they're both moving forward. Heavy heart, pretty sad about having to do this, but doing it with groundedness and understanding of your life purpose. This is super important because it's okay to make choices that it's okay that it still hurts. You may be feeling guilty. It's okay that it's a hard choice. It's only natural for us to have to take care of ourselves. So yes, your heart is heavy. That's okay that your heart is heavy. You're making the right choice by moving forward. And here we have Two of Wands. This is you really kind of taking a look at the choice that you made and reflecting. And this is a 2, so it's about choices. So you really did have to make some choice. It feels like you took your time and didn't rush into it. Okay, this is about not slapping stuff together. Ball's in your court. Okay. To the right of this Two of Wands, we have a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she is the mate to the King of Swords. So what did I say about the King of Swords? He's very logical. So she's very similar. She's very logical. She's very smart. She'd be like your scientist or your mathematician, your architect. You know, very, very smart. She don't play around. She's a little bit more strict than this king. Okay? But I feel like that's kind of showing your energy. It's showing who you are and the capability of for you to be able to cut through the bullshit, and move forward with a clear, logical mind. There's so much wildlife around here. Duh. It's just funny. My dog is like, you hear the bird? Wee, wee. Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. So many swords. Okay, so down on this last row we have here, we have Five of Wands. Five of Wands kind of, to me, is talking about whatever this situation was or is. This, it was chaotic. No wonder you have such a heavy, lots of mental processes going on. It also feels like somebody was trying to take advantage of you, like Seven of Swords. And this could even just be not somebody, it could be, but it could also just be like because you were so caught up in your own head, it was getting the best of you. Okay, since these are thoughts and mental processes. After the Five of Wands, which is action-oriented, this is chaos, turmoil, quarrel, not coral reef. We have the Hermit. The Hermit's a teacher. Look at him standing there with his lantern, with a star in it, lighting the way for you. It's also the sign of Virgo. Uh-oh. Okay, we're going to have to use that card since it just flipped over. Uh-oh, we're going to have to figure out wind. Wind, I came out here because of you. I wanted wind messages, but actually I'm not prepared for the wind, so if you guys could just mellow for me so I could get through these readings, please. I'd appreciate it, because all my cards are going to blow around and I'm not going to be able to keep up. Thank you. So this Hermit card is also the sign of Virgo. It doesn't have to be. It could be just the characteristics of him. He's kind of a spiritual, it's about going within as well. This is about teaching. This is about learning. This is about learning spiritual. This is a spiritual lesson is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so even though the situation may feel heavy and difficult, it's definitely the spiritual message, spiritual lesson that you need to be learning right now. To the right of the Hermit, we have our Three of Cups. Look at these beautiful ladies celebrating. This is just Spirit's way of being like, yeah, he's starting to see it for what it is, and they're happy for you, and they're celebrating for you, okay? To the right of that is the Hangman, just letting you know, if you're having trouble letting go of these thoughts and this way of thinking, or letting go of this situation, to be like a bird or a bee, a bumblebee. To perch yourself up in the air and to see the situation and all parties involved, and then go outside of that situation. Go, let's say you're having quarrels within the home. Step outside the home. Imagine you're a bird. Now see your neighbors around you. Now see your block, your street, the cross street, the main thoroughfare. Zoom out, pan out. Where's the highway, the freeway, okay? The next city, the state, the United States, or whatever country you live in, and then the globe. It's, the situation is very real. It feels real. However, Spirit wants you to know that it's actually a little speck, and for it to cause so much heartache and depression and anxiety is it's not a shame. It's not, I don't want to say shame, but you know, we're here to enjoy life. So if you can pan out and see the picture, the bigger picture, it'll help you so that you're not feeling like this, like somebody's getting over on you. And then the wind, of course, my friend the wind blew over this Ten of Pentacles. This is, wow, I always read the back and there's more pentacles on the back. So somebody here is really building or has built these solid foundations where long-term home life and family life is good. You're so well off that you're able to give back. That's what this Six of Pentacles card is about resources and giving back and balancing, okay? So let me put these away and pull you guys one more card. So fire signs, there's a lot of transition right now, clearly. A lot of opportunity to try and see things in a different way, okay? My pendant tried to go in my pocket. Let's do this. Uh-oh. What's up, man? Oh, when I was getting ready for y'all's reading, I started to smell a pink rose. So I don't know who that's for. A pink rose, very fragrant pink rose, okay? Alright, so we pulled for you Sodalite. Oh my gosh. It says speak your truth. Swords are the card, are the suit of mental think the head, right? Mental processes, communication. So with all the quarreling going on, you're going to need to learn and practice speaking your truth in a very diplomatic way, in a compassionate way, but don't let people run all over you. Something I'm learning for myself, actually. How to communicate my needs without tearing people down, but still not letting people manipulate me. Speak your truth. You have something to say. You have a powerful voice. Speak up. Allow your words to flow from your heart. Ensuring that your communication is authentic. You hear the birds speaking their truth. Ensuring that your communication is authentic to how you feel. Although it can be much easier to let certain things go unsaid, man, that's my problem. It's important to have those difficult, even sometimes awkward conversations to express yourself and ask for what you really need. Articulating your thoughts and feelings to others allows them to understand and honor your truth. Through clear, confident communication, others can hear your heart, can hear what your heart is really saying. And here's an affirmation for y'all. I communicate clearly. I'm going to say it with y'all. I communicate, see, can't even communicate. I communicate clearly and others listen to my truth. Today I speak from your heart. Today speak from your heart instead of your head. Speak from your heart instead of your head. Okay. Thank you, beautiful fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. I love you so much, and I appreciate you for stopping by my channel. All right, see you next week for the element reading. Okay, bye.